actually... What?
I didn't know that Taylor was also an owner.
This is my place. Well, I don't know what she's talking about.
Owner Sylvia developed an exclusive raw food recipe, and it was exactly these signature dishes that made her restaurant more and more successful. But recently, strange things kept happening at the restaurant. Quite a few regular customers started complaining that the food suddenly tasted much worse. Even worse, a few weeks ago she discovered online that her exclusive raw food recipe had somehow been leaked. Sylvia panicked on the spot. She suspected that a key employee in the restaurant had secretly sold the recipe to outsiders. She was terrified that all her years of hard work would be ruined just like that. So she immediately contacted the Mystery Diner team and prepared to launch a secret investigation. After carefully going over the situation with Charles, they narrowed the suspects down to 3 people: head chef William, server Taylor, and Lacey, because only these 3 people had access to that highly confidential recipe. Not long after, the 2 of them entered a surveillance room near the restaurant and began closely watching everyone's every move. At first, everything on the monitors looked normal. All 3 suspected employees stayed at their respective posts, working seriously, with nothing unusual to be seen. Sylvia had always trusted them. Deep down, she didn't want to believe that any of these 3 would really betray her. To keep tracing the source of the recipe leak, Charles arranged for undercover agent Holly to pose as a new server and enter the restaurant to gather information. Taylor and Lacey were both very friendly to her. On the surface, everything seemed fine. But not long after, something shocking suddenly appeared on the surveillance screen. While Taylor was serving a table of regulars, she actually lied right in front of them, claiming that she was the owner of the restaurant. The more she talked, the more outrageous it got. She kept bragging, as if the entire restaurant was run by her alone. This absurd and completely abnormal behavior left even Sylvia, sitting in front of the monitors, stunned. Seeing the situation getting more and more out of control, Charles immediately had Paul disguise himself as a customer and enter the restaurant, and he specifically asked for Taylor to serve him. At first, Taylor acted fairly professional and patiently recommended dishes to Paul, but as she kept talking, her words became more and more exaggerated. She even started making wild claims, saying that the restaurant's signature raw food could even cure blindness. This completely distorted exaggeration left everyone speechless. Sylvia held back her anger and kept staring at the surveillance screen. Meanwhile, Lacey was teaching Holly how to use the cash register. Following Charles's plan, Holly smoothly tested Lacey by asking what she really thought about the restaurant. Lacey spoke bluntly, saying that the food there was priced too high and that the owner was too strict. If employees wanted to eat anything from the restaurant, they had to pay full price. Even making the smallest mistake could lead to their wages being docked. Other than that, there didn't seem to be any other problems for now. But right at that moment, a completely unexpected incident suddenly happened.